Chelsea would expect a routine win in the midweek as they host Azerbaijani club qarabağ Football Clubu in the first game of their Champions League group stage. The boss is expected to rest most of the first-team players, keeping an eye on the big clash with Arsenal at the weekend. Here is the predicted 3,421 Chelsea lineup defense. The position under the bar could be taken by new arrival, Willy Caballero. The Argentine international had an assuring Champions League campaign last year for Manchester City in the absence of Claudio Bravo, and manager Antonio Conte is more likely to rest first-choice Thibaut Courtois for their next week's big game against Arsenal. The back three remains a big conundrum for the manager. Chelsea have failed to get enough reinforcements in the summer, and neither did they retain many loanees. And it is here that might backfire on them. With Andreas Christensen as the only fresh option, Conte will have to risk playing one first choice. We expect Gary Cahill and Cesar Azpilicueta to start in the central defence, with David Luiz taking rest. Antonio Rudiger could start from the bench as an emergency option. Ahead of a crucial Premier League game next weekend, the manager would hope his side doesn't see any injuries. Chelsea's decision to send Kurt Zouma on loan and sell Nathan Ake had come under criticism, and the manager will have to be ready with answers if things don't go to his plans. Midfield: Chelsea have probably one of the best midfields in the Premier League, and Conte should have absolutely no problem filling in the voids here. With N'Golo Kante and Cesc Fabregas in brilliant form, the manager should rest them for the big game against Arsenal. New arrivals Timu Bakayoko and Danny Drinkwater are expected to take their places. Although both are more box-to-box midfielders, lacking Fabregas' creative spark, qarabağ Agdam isn't expected to pose any real threat for the hosts. The Blues would rely much more on pace and strength, trying to get the goals from set-pieces and counter-attacks with this duo in the midfield. The opponent really allows the manager to experiment with his latest arrivals, which means David Zappacosta should see taking Victor Moses' place on the right flank with Kennedy on the other flank. Attack: with Eden Hazard still unfit, Conte will have little option but to start with Willian and Pedro in attacking midfield role. Young Charlie Musonda Jr. could also see some action depending on how the game goes. Michy Batshuayi should see himself in the starting lineup after he decided to stay and fight for his place.